What's up, you guys? Welcome to the very first Legend of Zelda on the NES. Many years ago, the Prince of Darkness, Ganon, stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into 8 units to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 units Link to save her. Yeah. So this was 1986. I was not alive yet. I came 2 years later. And whenever I was old enough to finally understand what games were, I rummaged through my dad's collection of the NES games, and I found Zelda II and messed with that, but we did not have this game. The first time I ever played this was actually on Animal Crossing for the GameCube. I used an action replay code to get the furniture piece that's like an NES ROM that game had. And subsequently I've played it just ROMs on its own and whatever Nintendo has re-released it on. Most recently the Switch Online that I've been messing with to kind of practice a little. Please look up the manual for details. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool artwork in the first Zelda manual. That's such a perfect loop with the music too. But I already created a file named Link. Let's just go. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, the words that started it all. But we're doing this, man. I've never beaten this game. I've dabbled with it multiple times. Died a whole lot. But I recently looked at a guide on that fandom website, and I've been practicing on the Switch a little bit. And I think it's finally time. Now, there's multiple ways you could do this. Like, this is a kind of linear game, but also maybe the least linear of all the Zelda games. Like, it's one that's very well suited for a randomizer because it basically doesn't matter. And they actually do have that. You know how there's A Link to the Past? Oh. Yeah, welcome to the NES. Weird stuff happens. But yeah, Link to the Past and Super Metroid combined randomizer. There's one for this game and the original Metroid. I know Nintendo Capri Sun has done that, I think, twice as a Let's Play, maybe even more streaming. But yeah, my strategy now is to stick to the south and head east, hope for bombs, and grab whatever rupees, because rupees and bombs are like a commodity, or whatever the word is, in this game. More so than any other Zelda, they matter. Yeah, this is one of those... Oh, there we go. Okay, we got 4. So there's actually something on here, but don't even waste your time. This screen, however, left of the blue guys. Right here, there's a hidden cave. And it's a gamble. Let's play money game. I'm gonna make a save state, because I don't care. Alright, right 1. Alright, plus 20 rupees. I know it's cheating. I don't care. Shut up. We're gonna beat this game. But then, right over here, there's an even more important cave. We got a full heart container or a life potion. Go for the heart container. Don't even waste your time with the potion, even though it looks tasty. Like a cherry 7-Up or something. And now we have 4 heart containers. We're just 1 away from being able to have the white sword, which is the second best sword in the game. And that's just a little bit north of here. So basically, if you start your rounds down here and loop up counterclockwise, there's a whole lot you can do as long as you can survive. Because it's definitely not very forgiving, this game. But if you were really hurting for bombs, for 20 rupees, there's some in this cave right here. Oh, but yeah, see, I think it's like every 8th or 10th drop. Depending on the monster, too. They can drop a couple bombs. But yeah, see, then the 80... You need to buy the arrow separately from the bow in this game. And there's a cheaper place for the shield. But since we have bombs, I'm not bothering. Let's just continue making our rounds north now, and a little bit to the west we're gonna have to go. Can't do anything about that heart container just yet. So yeah, it's just survive along the sea. Dodge the Zora while you're taking care of the Octorok. But yeah, I just briefly glanced at that fandom guide. So I'm gonna segment this, definitely, and just just before recording each new episode, I'm gonna glance at the guide again, just to kind of get a strategy for each episode, you know? So this episode's objective is doing the rounds to get a lot of the early items before even doing a dungeon, and we'll take on level 1, because... oh, jeez. There's a hidden cave right here, just... try to make it a little safer first. It's a secret to everybody. You want to find as many of these as possible. The amount varies depending on whatever location it is. But yeah, like I said, rupees are everything. You saw what we needed for the shield, the arrow, and there's more stuff to buy. But yeah, we could get the second best tunic in the game, and basically half our defense, or something like that. Right over here, there's another heart container, which will push us to the 5 that we need to get the other sword. If these Tektites would just get the heck out of here. Whoops. Yeah, this is the other thing. As precious as bomb ammo is, it's also very finicky about where you place it. So just all these old man caves are the same in the overworld as potion or heart container. There's also an old woman, which actually we're about to do that. So now we can get the second best sword, we just gotta find where it is. Alright, whatever, have a field day, son. So we head up this way along the right-hand side. That bridge leads to where we want to go next, but actually there's a really cool secret over here that I just discovered. There's also a hidden cave right there, but don't even waste your time. There's a guy that steals your money. So that's a game in there, even though it looks like a dungeon, but there's a hidden staircase right up here. Just walk into the mountain, and this looks like a dungeon too, but it's even better. It's a secret to everybody, probably one of the best ones. 100 rupees. There's like only 1 or maybe 2 other locations in the game that give 100. So now we got tons of stuff. We could buy the arrows if we find a cave like that again. But since we're using save states, why not? Oh, that's terrible. Okay, right side again. Oh yeah, 229. I think that's actually enough for the tunic. It's a ring. There's the blue ring and the red ring in this game. And that's what I was trying to say before, is this is that weird timeline section of Zelda where red and blue are kind of backwards from other Zelda games. Show this to the old woman. It's a little prescription, kind of like the Big Oron Sword quest of Ocarina of Time. But this is what lets you buy potions from the old woman, who's actually right up here. So right where that northmost Tektite just spawned, there's a hidden cave. But, I think it's just another old man money game or something. Or just a shop. And since bomb ammo is more precious than that, I'm not gonna worry about it, but this is the cave with the lady. Although that's kind of a waste of potion. Let's just dip in just to show it. Oh no, okay, the hidden cave is the lady. But actually, yeah, the blue candle, forgot about this. Thank God for the rupees. So now we can burn bushes. The bushai? What's the plural of bush? It is bushes. So this blue candle, you throw out a flame, and you can only do it once per screen. It lights up dark rooms and dungeons once you use it. But yeah, in the overworld, it's all about burning the trees to find more, like, hidden rupee stash. But right up here is the white sword, but you got this blue Lionel to deal with. So... just tank it and hope for the best. I think I'm pretty much dead. Master using it, and you can have this. You need 5 hearts to get this, otherwise you can walk over it all you want, you won't have it. But now we're doing way much more damage. Oh, sweet. Glad that he spawned down there. I think you can walk into that waterfall, but it's just a lady that gives you a tip. You have to pay her money and she gives you a hint about the game. But that's what the internet's for these days. And I was like, me of all people with my channel name should do everything legitimately. And that's another reason why I want to play this. I feel like if you haven't beaten this Zelda game, it's definitely one of the tougher ones, but it's almost like a rite of passage. Like, how could you even talk about the good old days if you've never even done this? Okay, here we go. This is the first example. I think it's this bottom one here. Yeah. Should be Rupee Cave, I hope. Yeah. Because there's rooms just like this with guys that make you pay for door repairs, and they steal 20 rupees. And that's terrible because the enemies just drop 1 or 5. Never anything else. So it's a very slow, dangerous grind if that's how you're gonna build up money. But here's level 1, let's do it. Add some variety to it, but... let's see if I can get a heart or something. Okay, well, the exact opposite just happened. Oh, now the music's gonna be all messed up because of the beeping. Okay, so in the dungeons, the bombs reveal hidden walls a lot. Either it's always gonna be dead center, north, south, east, or west. But yeah, this is as basic as it gets, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Stalfos, very easy, especially with the white sword. I think they take 1 or 2, or I mean, 2 or 3 hits. Crap. A fairy would be really nice. No. Yeah, with the wooden sword, they take more hits, obviously. But yeah, this is stuff I really just glanced over. But I'm just taking it on faith that this is the first dungeon. How hard could it be? Let's just follow the doors as they are and not even go bomb crazy just yet. This music was always really cool, but it does get repetitive. So I think this game is definitely better with commentary a lot of the times. Just because, I don't know, it changes up the audio, really. You can focus on either who's talking or the music, whatever you want to focus on. I mean, I don't know anybody who likes the low heart beep noise, you know? Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. We may have just done that already. No, wait, I think he's talking about something with the raft later on. I don't know. But that's for later. Oh, there's the map, okay. Yeah, the map is incredibly, like the map and compass, suddenly you realize why they're in all the other Zelda games, because they're so useful here. So there you go, right under level 1 is the shape of the map. You need the compass to reveal where the Triforce piece is, which is always the room right after the boss. This is suspicious. Nah, I guess it is level 1. There might not be any bombable walls, I'm not sure. Like I said, I really kind of just glanced at the dungeon. I was like, I'll figure it out. Zelda dungeons are pretty straightforward. There we go. Now, these guys are Garayas? Is that what they are? Very good. 8 bombs, that's our maximum right now until paying some man later on in the game. Alright, staircases. That's the Zelda 1 thing. A staircase will always lead to either the way forward or the dungeon item. So here's the bow, but we can't use it until we buy an arrow. And using it costs 1 rupee. So anytime you fire an arrow, once you buy the arrows, you lose a rupee. I think they brought that back in something, like, kind of recently. There's like a nod to it or something. Is it Breath of the Wild where you get like the hero's tunic or something like that? I don't know. I think all these dungeons have names, like the shape. This one kind of looks like a 1, but also not really. Might be the eagle? It's like the eagle, the dragon, the lion. It's stuff that's probably all in the manual or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of... Oh yeah, the boomerang! I think that's a first quest only thing. The second quest of the game... Oh, you might still get it. But yeah, the second quest, they remap the overworld, so the dungeons are in different locations, and some of the dungeon items are different. But I know nothing about that. I know it's like if you put Zelda as your file name, it immediately starts the second quest. And I've done that, and then like proceeded to die in 2 seconds. But yeah, I'm just curious to finally beat this game for the first time. It's cool that you can hear the boss in the room when you're like 1 room away. Oh, here we go, this dude, what's his name? Amadeus? No, it's not Amadeus, it's something like that though. Just, I don't know how much damage he actually does, so we'll take it slow. Adamantius, I think, is something like that. I don't know. And there we go. First boss down. A heart container every time, just like all the things, and first piece of the Triforce. So yeah, this is a very dip in, dip out game. If you know what you're doing, you just do the dungeons in any order you want, really. Get the Triforce piece. It's always just go for the dungeon item, and then screw the rest. Just find your way to the boss, and get it done. Which is very nice. And there we go, now we got the boomerang, we got the bow. Let's go find that shop and get the arrows. There's multiple shops, there's 3 different types. I think it's that bottom tree that's burnable. It's gotta be dead on too, I think. Just kind of annoying. That's why I'm not playing on the Switch, because, yeah, the D-pad, like I was saying. Alright, one more try, and then I'm done with this. Yeah. I don't think it's the top tree. This looks familiar. Maybe it's on this screen. I know we're next to one. This is a heart container right here. 5th tree from the right. It's like messing with my eyes, but... Alright, so this one. Very nice. So the next sword is kind of a lot like Breath of the Wild hearts. I mean, they copied this. Or paid tribute to it, I guess. Now, what the heck? It's a green tree, just like that. Maybe it's this way? Sorry, I'm still kind of learning the map, honestly. Like, I just glanced at the guide and walked around, but... Oh, yeah, it's right here, okay. So, the last tree on the corner. This is a new type of shop. Notice the prices. So this is where we want for the meat stick that we're going to need later, and the shield, but I'm going to wait. Because we don't really need it yet. Well... Yeah, no, let's wait. Because I know the tunic is like over 200 something. So we have barely enough. And we have to buy the arrows. So the shield isn't really priority right now. There might be rupees. One of those caves on this. No, I don't, it might be. I don't know where it is. It would be nice to have a very detailed player's guide at my feet. Instead of having to pull up a web page or something. So yeah, I kind of don't know where I am right now. Let's just walk around. Oh, here's the old woman. Okay. Well, since we're here, let's show her this thing. Buy medicine before you go. Okay, so blue is 1 time. Red is 2 full heals. So always go for the red if you can afford it. But once again, we're saving our rupees for the good stuff. And taking it on faith that we can survive and not need a potion just yet. Yeah, see, it's, a lot of the difficulty is just the stupid NES. Just see if you can dance better than this guy. He might walk into you. Link to the Past kind of did that too, where enemies just sit on your face. Can be frustrating, but I think we're by the lost woods of this game, so we don't want to be here. Up north here is a fairy fountain. I don't want to use it just yet. I think it's a one-time use. I could be wrong. I think we're also very close by to a later dungeon, but I want to try to go in order. Especially because I'm not really that good. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, this is where the tunic is, I think. I really hope I have enough. Good thing I didn't see the fairy. Oh, okay. I guess we should buy the arrows, right? Well, now I definitely don't have enough for the tunic. I know it's over 200. So those trees might be something. Yeah, this is it. This is actually where Dungeon 2 is on the second quest. But in this first quest, it's a shop. 250, man. Oh, this is also where the meat's the cheapest. Okay. That hurts. I want that. I don't even know. Like, see, this is the thing. What are you gonna do? Smack enemies for 5 years, 1 rupee at a time, or are you gonna go find a cave? I mean, the next best thing, go to a dungeon, because rupee drops are way more prominent in there. So it seems. It almost looks like there would be something here. I don't want to waste my bombs, though. Because that's the thing, if you die in this game, you start with 3 hearts full, no matter how many hearts you have. And, like, whatever your bomb count and your rupee count was, that's where it is. It's the unforgiving days of the NES. So many games are just obscenely difficult. What the heck is in here? Meet the old man at the grave. Oh yeah, that's where the best sword is. But we're not ready for that. We don't have nearly enough hearts. It's like 13 or 14, whatever it is. A full bottom row plus 3 on the top. I don't know what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. I don't know how far it goes. It's just the candle again. So yeah, there's multiple spots. There's like shop A, B, and C. Those are the shop types that exist. And we've already seen them all. I think there's a hidden cave here. Like right in between these rocks up top, but I think it's one of the door guys that steals your money. Either that or it's just a generic shop and it doesn't matter. Oh, we're right back where we started. Well, hey, you know what? That's a good first episode then. We made a good round. We did the first dungeon. And now I will check the guide and come up with a plan so I'm not wandering lost. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope to see you for the next one, and we're going to finally beat this game. Take care.